From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Tucker Davidson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here is Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Freeman into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Heredia. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 1-0. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on the show. Framber Valdez will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Dansby Swanson.
In there, strike 1. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Siri is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings in Freddy Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Two out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Heredia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball well outside. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Standing in now, Jose Siri.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-2, here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
1 out, runner at first. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. From the stretch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Austin Reilly.
Austin Reilly.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Batting
2 down, no one on base. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Framber Valdez. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Number 59.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. Ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pops this one up, and no one will get this one.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in next, Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Beautiful diving stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Guillermo.
And now the first pitch.
Heredia.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the next to bat will be Tucker Davidson.
Tucker Davidson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-1 home.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So stepping in is Austin Reilly, the potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Braves will strand 3. They're down 1-0. And stepping in, Yordan Alvarez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A 1 pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now here it comes. Kyle Tucker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off-speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Reilly will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
High in the air. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he falls behind 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now
as we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Braves go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now is Jose Siri. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The center fielder, Jose.
First pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. 1 out. Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado struck out in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Alvarez picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to dig in will be Framber Valdez. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Soft liner to the right side. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The third baseman, number 2.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies onto the grass, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Now to the plate, here is Carlos Correa, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Soler, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Altuve on second. Bregman at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
First offering on its way. Guillermo Heredia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. Jock Peterson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He stays alive, still 2-2. Pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter,
Stepping in next, Dansby Swanson. No hits to this point.
Swanson.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ian Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled away. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10,
Yuli Gurriel will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
So now to the plate, Jose Siri. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First offering on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddy Freeman.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Now it'll be Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Reilly. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, Framber Valdez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Popped up, Reilly in foul ground, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. After it is Soler. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Alex Bregman. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Correa is under it. He's got it 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Gurriel waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled his last time through. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 2 and the Braves nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0. Ball hit out to Alvarez at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Astros.
So now here is Yordan Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Guillermo Heredia as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Guillermo Heredia.
Now here it comes. The 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
William Contreras will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
from the stretch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Contreras, base runner at first with one out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Freddy Freeman, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings in Freddy Freeman. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. A tag for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back to Truist Park following this. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate here is Yuli Gurriel. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Martin throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Now that the center fielder.
Into the box, Jose Siri. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Maldonado is on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Maldonado. And a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Michael Brantley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Up next.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Flips it behind his back. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 3-0 Houston. Ryan Presley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Alvarez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And there are the
Now
final
batting,
numbers for the
the
Astros
third
starting
baseman,
pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Austin Reilly, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Big curveball for the
right
strikeout
fielder,
there, and that
number
came
12.
after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler, fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Braves. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
In the dirt here, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Houston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Framber Valdez gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.